Hi everybody, this is Dr. Rafaro out on this bright, beautiful, sunny day. So I figured I'd just take a little stroll and enjoy the weather because it's been kind of a lot of snow, at least where I'm at. But yeah, today again I want to talk about the cost of not investing for the U.S. African Diaspora. Welcome to Nehemiah African Projects. If this is your first time, again, my name is Dr. Farrell. And yeah, I just want to have a quick chat while I take a quick stroll and get some vitamin D out here. So, the cost of not investing for the African diaspora. Why I want to talk about this is because we all know the current situation, again, from the U.S. context. There's a lot going on with the U.S. economy, inflation, high interest rates, geopolitical, instability, landscape or tensions, rising tensions, immigration, you name it. The list goes on and on. So, when we talk about investing, time is always on your side if you are early to adopt that mindset of an investor. And it doesn't really take much. It could be as simple as just starting a habit to put a little bit aside, and even budgeting, basic budgeting. A lot of people don't budget. And that's how you know how much money is coming in and out, right? And so that's a starting place. Once you know that, it's just developing a habit to say, you know what, I'm going to automatically invest, whether it's here in the U.S. market, stock market, real estate, whatever you can name, or this is the amount that I figured out in my budget that I have to put towards different investing activities. And this is a very important skill to have because I tell you the way things are going, you want your money working for you, right? Many people, many African diaspora, whether you're in the UK, you're in the US, we definitely maintain a mindset of, exchanging time for money. And that's fine as a starting point, but eventually at some point you definitely want to readjust yourself so that you are considering ways to make sure that your money is working for you. Okay? So how you do that is by investing. And you can invest in a business, you can invest in other people's businesses, you can invest in the stock market. Again, just having the overall investing mindset. Because working 30 years for one company and thinking that, oh, my 401k is doing enough for me, it's not going to cut it, guys. That's just the honest truth. So, first of all, putting on that investor mindset with at least a basic budget in mind. Like, okay, every month I know I have $300 to put towards investing, or $500 or $100. Whatever your budget is, it's fine. The most important thing is that you start, right? So the cost of not doing that is astronomical. The cost of not investing, if you are African diaspora, you have to invest. And one of the prime places that you can invest is in Africa. And it doesn't have to always be your homeland country. It can be in different countries. And there was a time where that might have sounded extremely risky, but we are in a day and age where, that can actually be done quite effectively through technology, right? So, number one, doing your budget, knowing how much you can invest, getting started, having that mindset that no matter what, I'm always going to invest $200 a month is great. And that doesn't mean you have to stop any investments you're doing here, abroad, or in the US, or if you're in the UK, or wherever you are. Okay? Because the cost of not doing that, you miss out on many opportunities. You miss out on appreciation if it's real estate. You miss out on your money working for you. You want to build many wealth systems, right? Where different avenues your money is working for you. And it can be as simple as opening a money market account. in Africa. You'll be very surprised that the yields that you get are higher than here in a lot of Western countries in the US and whatnot. So you can open a money market account in Zimbabwe. You can open one in Nigeria. You can open one in many places. Of course, you have to take into consideration the requirements of opening such an account. But apart from that, obviously, if you're originally from that country, it's much easier. And then there are separate requirements if you're not from that specific country. But that's a very easy way to get started. You say every month, I'm gonna put $100 in a money market account in Nigeria or in Zimbabwe. And so let time work for you. Let your money work for you. In many of these accounts, you can get 13% APY or 14%. And so that's quite significant for a money market account. Every $100 you put in, you could get like $14, right? So if every month you're putting in 100 or 200 or 300, you can kind of understand the return there. Hello, how are you? Enjoying the weather?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. I had to get out and take a stroll.
I know, it's great.
It's great. Yeah, you too. Take care. It really is a beautiful day today. I think it's the first time I walked outside in a long time. So, yeah, that's what we're talking about. Investing. Invest. Let your money work for you. Yeah, so that even if you're working your 9-to-5 job, but at least you know that, you know what? While I'm working my 9-to-5, which is my active income, I'm also got different avenues where I'm investing. And the more you do that, the earlier you do that, the better. And it doesn't have to be, again, $1,000 a month. It could be $50 a month, $30 a month, whatever you can afford. The most important thing is you're doing it consistently and automatically. So hence why I started with the simple example of a money market account. Again, Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, many African countries offer money market accounts. So this is very simple, where those are considered extremely low risk, kind of fixed income. It's not the same as a certificate of deposit here in the West, but the advantage is you can access your money at any time. And at any time, your money is working for you. You can see on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, how your money is growing. Even if you do a one-time deposit, your money is growing. Not to talk about if you're contributing, like I said, $50 a month, $100 a month. It really, really adds up. So guys, the cost of not investing, it's huge. It's better you invest, even if it's a little bit, rather than nothing at all. You really, really gotta just start. And you start, everybody has different risk appetite. You don't have to start straight with real estate like a lot of other people. But eventually you would like to diversify. I think money market is a great place to start because, like I said, it's a very liquid option. It's not as risky as individual stocks or anything like that. And there's a higher earning potential than the APY that they mention. But you know that on average, you'll be getting 13%, 15%, which if you treat it almost like a savings account, you can't compare with any kind of savings account here in most Western countries, where they're giving you, I think my bank gives me like 0.02%. So any U.S. savings account here in the U.S., I usually use a high yield savings account. Right now, I think they offer like 3.3% is like some of the highest you can get. Maybe 4, depending on the company, on the bank. So you can't compare. You really can't compare. That's like more than double, in some cases, triple or quadruple the rate that you would get here in the U.S. You can actually get times 4 of that if you open a money market account in Africa, in any African country. So you want to double check that. Do your due diligence. Again, If you're from a specific African country, start with that. It's an excellent place to start. And, then from there, you can use that money market account to invest in other avenues like real estate or, stocks or other assets or even farming, right? So just want to encourage you guys to think about that, the cost of not investing. So it's better to invest, even if maybe you're approaching retirement age. It's okay. It's never too late. At least when you go to bed, you know that your money is working for you. Even if here in the West, that 9 to 5, most companies don't even start at 9. Some people are waking up 4 a.m., 5 a.m., working very hard. So please put some of that money aside to work hard for you. Okay, guys? So that's just a little thoughts there on the cost of not investing. This is Dr. Afaro. Please subscribe to Nehemiah African Projects. And we strive to bring you more valuable information, practical information, and just encourage you to look at the motherland really as a prime opportunity to invest. Bye, guys.